I am not going to sugarcoat this. It is the most anticipated film of the summer, if not the year. It is The Odyssey, and it is in theaters nationwide tomorrow. It is the latest from Christopher Nolan, and the man who plays Odysseus in this film. Back here, ladies and gentlemen, the Academy Award winner and friend of the program, Matt Damon. Good to see you, brother. How are you, man?
Great. Fantastic. Yeah.
I cannot wait for this movie. I simply cannot wait for this movie.
I'm so happy that it's finally coming out. I really am.
It's been an odyssey in itself, is what you're saying?
Just it was the best experience of my life.
No kidding.
Because it was the hardest, and it was because it was the hardest for everybody. I have never experienced a movie like that. I mean, just it was so ambitious what Chris wanted to do, and how he does it, where he does everything in camera. So, you know, if you see a ship in the background, there's a ship out there. Like,
that's not.
No, there is no CGI. There's none of that. It's like it's done the way it would have been done 80 years ago, which is such a rush. And except that we were doing it on a format that's never been attempted because it's all IMAX. So the movie kind of felt more like an expedition than a movie, because we were really out there. We were really. Everyone's, you know, in the same boat, so to speak. And, I mean, really, but, you know, even when we weren't in a boat, we were in the same boat,
right?
You know, on tops of mountains and caves and all over the world in these like stunning like places that I'd never seen. It was just like it was just an awesome experience.
So I've decided, you know what, because my son just read this in ninth grade. So I have his copy of The Odyssey right here with all his notes and stuff in
cool.
here. And so did you spin through this?
Oh, yeah.
You did, right?
Yeah, and then, but you see, Chris is a really, he's a phenomenal writer, like a phenomenal writer. I've done 3 movies with him now, and each screenplay, I did Interstellar, Oppenheimer, and this one. And the screenplays to those 3 films are, Interstellar he wrote with his brother Jonah, but they're incredible. They're like works of art in themselves.
Right.
And so once you get the screenplay, it's like what they teach you in theater. It's like if every answer you want is, you can just investigate the text and it's there. And I find that true with his writing. It's really, really dense and really specific.
Well, I read the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah, well, that helps.
That's my first time. I'm not reading this.
When the Cyclops is attacking you, you can go, oh, this is where we are in the story. I remember this part.
And it's a real Cyclops, right? I mean, like, let's be honest.
He had a 60. Listen to this. I am not making this up. So not only did we shoot that sequence in what's called Zeus's cave, which is this landmark in Greece where they say Zeus was born.
Yes.
So we would hike up to this cave, but the rigging that the guys did, I mean, they built into this cave. It felt like a soundstage in Hollywood. You would forget that you were in this real place.
Right.
In that cave was a 60-foot puppet.
Come on now.
I'm not joking.
Wait a minute.
I am not joking. So we had Bill Irwin, the great actor Bill Irwin, who plays the Cyclops. So they built a miniature cave, right, for Bill. And then we shot in the real cave with all of our guys,
right,
playing opposite this giant puppet that and then there's obviously effects work that goes in post, but it's remarkable how it looks.
Dude, that's unbelievable. Matt Damon, he's here on the Rich Eisen Show. Our radio audience has returned in the middle of our conversation about The Odyssey in theaters nationwide tomorrow, July 17th. And we're just talking about Christopher Nolan, who is it true that you told your wife that you were going to slow down from acting unless Christopher Nolan called?
That's true. That was before Oppenheimer.
And then you hear from him?
Guess who called?
And how quick is the yes, though?
Oh, it's right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But that doesn't, I think that's probably for any actor.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just love his movies. I mean, I'm a genuine fan of his movies.
Right.
Like all the ones I'm not in, I love them.
I saw Interstellar late, okay? And like years after it was in the theaters. And I saw it on a plane, and now I'm a girl dad now, okay, since it came out.
Yeah.
I was a puddle.
I know.
I was a mess.
I was a puddle when I read that script.
Dude.
I read, he's very secretive, right? So the scripts, so when they contacted me. I was shooting a movie in Germany with George Clooney called The Monuments Men. We were in rural Germany.
Right.
And they said, Chris Nolan's got a part for you in a movie he's doing. And would you, and I said, can I read the script? They said, sure. They sent a guy, a PA, to Germany to hand carrying the script because they wouldn't send it in the mail, right? I'm telling you, and so this kid shows up, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and he goes, here's the script. And I said, well, I got to shoot at 5 a.m. I'm going to bed right now. Yeah. And he goes, oh, like it hadn't occurred to him. And I go, do you have to stay here? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I can't leave the script. And I go, oh, got it. I go, okay, well, I'm going to be home at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. I will sit down immediately and read the script then, but I can't read it before then because I really got to work in the morning. Uh-huh. And it turned out the kid had never been out of the country. He had the best day. He went around and
like he's Ferris Bueller.
He went around rural Germany. But anyway, but the point of the story was when I finally read the script the following day, I had that react because my kids were little. I was away from my kids that week because I was in Germany, and I was a puddle reading that script. I've never reacted to a script that way until I read this one. This one is pretty darn good.
I can't imagine. How does one adapt this?
The book that Oppenheimer was adapted from is even
thicker than this.
Yeah. It was a Pulitzer Prize.
Held Homer's beer.
That's what I mean. Yeah. But that's what I mean. He's a phenomenal writer, and he's really gifted at these adaptations. And I think people who know the story are going to be happy with what we did.
And I'll be honest with you. I never really talk about this sort of stuff. Certainly since you're sitting here. But you looked ripped, buddy. You look.
He told me in September, and I was in pretty good shape when he told me, but I had 6 months, and it was a full lifestyle change because he wanted me to lose some weight because he wanted him to look lean, but
you're lost for 10 years, man.
Right? Battle hardened, but wouldn't pass up a meal was kind of the
right.
And so that was there was a whole bunch of just a complete lifestyle change for that year,
right. And then you said toughest thing you've done.
By far.
Without a doubt.
I mean, not even a question. I mean, it just, every location, because it was almost like doing 6 or 7 different movies, because every location was difficult, but challenging in a different way. Huh. And so it was like you were on the water, or you were on a mountain, or in Iceland, we were on, we shot nights in Iceland to do the Hades sequence on these black sand, like plains, and that were, and it was just raining free. I mean, it was one of those.
You just said, by the way, can you believe what a sentence you just said about where you were?
I mean, the locations
shooting,
Scotland and Morocco. Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, no, it was nuts. But the thing was, like, everyone was working so hard. Like, no matter what direction you looked in, you were looking at somebody who was absolutely giving everything they had for the movie. And the first AD said to me early on, it was really a great thing. He kind of sidled up next to me, and he's an old, like, he's been around. He's seen everything. Uh-huh. He's great, and nothing surprises him. He's just completely unflappable. But I was watching the grips do something amazing. Again, they were probably building a platform off the side of a cliff or something, that a techno crane was going to go on. And I was just kind of gawking, and he sidled up next to me, and he goes, it's funny when you realize that every single person here could be working on an easier movie for more money. And the minute he said it, that was the absolute truth. And every single person there, all the department heads, were repeat customers. They'd worked with Chris before. They knew exactly what they were signing up for. And that was the great feeling, was just that this is really hard for everybody here, and everybody's exactly where they want to be.
Sounds like a championship sports team, right?
That's what it felt like. But that's honestly what it felt like. And I've never, at the end of that experience, it gets me emotional, because I'm like, I have never been more proud to be a part of a team. Like, it was a real hundreds of people just giving everything they had. And because we had somebody at the head of somebody with a vision who was leading us.
Wow. I cannot wait to see this movie. It's The Odyssey in theaters.
It's okay.
Nationwide tomorrow. Matt Damon is here on the program. All right, let's talk some sports. You were telling me as you're sitting down, you were locked into the World Cup. Huh?
I love it. I love it.
How
so
great
much.
is it? You know, like
it's great. Yeah, I got into it 20 years ago because in 2006, my daughter Isabella was born.
Yes,
she was born on June 11th, and that was right when it was starting.
Yeah.
And so those first 4-6 weeks of her life, when we're just at home, I think I watched every game.
So you're being a newborn dad, right?
Being a newborn dad, and I'm walking around with this baby, and I just have the, with the sound I'm watching, and I got into every, it's just it's awesome. I love it.
And it's so great when it first starts that there's like 3-4 matches every day, and then when it gets to the knockout rounds, you're like, where did the 3-4 matches go?
I know.
I got to wait another day for one of these things.
I know.
It's so cool.
It's like the football playoffs when you start whittling it down, and you're just like, oh, I only have 2 games this weekend.
Yeah, what's going on with that? I'm used to having 12 games on a Sunday. Now there's just one. What the hell? It's called the Super Bowl. What the hell? How'd you like the Patriots season last season?
Oh, they were phenomenal.
Right?
I mean, they were great. I mean, the Super Bowl was rough, but look, I mean, nobody picked them to get there. I mean, they were, and they're young. Vrabel is awesome.
Yeah.
And Drake May, we got AJ coming in. I can't wait.
I know Brockman is a fellow Patriot fan over there.
Locked in.
How are you feeling?
Let's go. Outstanding. Super Bowl, we're back.
That's your New Englander right there.
There are a couple other teams in the AFC we got to get through.
Nope. AJ Brown's going to have a Randy Moss type season, and we're going to have a duck boat parade because we're back.
Yeah, and Drake May is the new
Brady.
Generational great.
He's fantastic.
He just seems to have a way about him where he doesn't know what he doesn't know, and it doesn't matter.
I don't know if it's that he doesn't know it. I think it's that he's got that Brady thing where he just, those guys, it's such a fascinating thing to me, those athletes who just, the pressure just does not, it's like it's actually, like Michael Jordan just lived for that moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if it's either, I think, in you or it's not, and you can see guys kind of tighten up and, especially, with high def cameras now are so great. You can look and you can really see.
Right.
Like I love the baseball, like the World Series, when I hate this pitch clock they put.
You don't like it?
Oh.
I like it in the regular season. I think in the playoffs.
Okay.
I like the drama in the playoffs.
Just the building up?
Yes.
I like mind the pitch
by the way,
clock.
and I like a guy threatening. Do you remember the clip of Vince Coleman, like the pitcher throws back 17 times to first base, and then he steals second base. I love that.
To hell with you.
Now, not in the regular season. The regular season, it's like,
let's move
guys,
along.
let's go. but I think
let's let the drama build.
I think that's my personal. That's my hot take.
Do you like the ABS system where you're telling umpires, let's take a look at your ball and strike? Do you like that? Or
It looks like it's everywhere now, and I don't think it's going backwards. I think it's but look, if it there are guys who threw perfect games that that one a few years ago.
That would be good to replay that. I agree with you.
That poor guy.
Did you just channel your inner Sonny Vaccaro when you talked about Jordan right there?
Yeah. I mean, well, obviously after that whole experience.
Did you ever contact Jordan? Reach out to him? Have a conversation?
Yeah. Before, in fact, Ben went down to see him. I was supposed to go. My kids had something that day, so I couldn't go. But Ben went down to Florida to talk to him before we decided to do the movie. Because we just wanted his blessing. We said, look, this is what we're thinking of doing. But if you're not, because that's the end of the movie. If he comes out and goes, nah, they shouldn't have done it. We're like, well. So, but Ben kind of pitched him the script that we had bought,
right?
And Jordan actually gave him some great ideas.
What are you doing?
Well, number one. Ben was trying to figure out, he goes, so your dad, and Jordan said, my dad's a great guy. My dad was a great guy. And he goes, and your mom? And Jordan goes, my mom runs shit. And Ben goes, really? And Michael said, yes. And Ben said, the way he said it, he goes, it's the first time I'd ever seen, he looked like, And Ben goes, well, should I talk to her? He goes, you want to talk to my mother? Like, Ben was like, oh, it's like that. Like, she really is. Dolores is.
Right.
And Ben goes, oh, well, that's because she wasn't in the script very much in the one that we had. And Ben said, well, so is there an actress that, and before he could get the sentence out, Michael goes, Viola Davis. And Ben goes, and so Ben called me and he goes, great news. He goes, Jordan's, he's like,
I love that.
he's like, Jordan's okay with us doing this. It's not, it's us doing it. It's not him. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to say that he has anything to do with it. It's our thing. But the tricky part is we have to get Viola Davis or we can't do the movie. And so it's like, all right, so the good news is we can do it. The bad news is like, we had to get like America's treasure, like the finest actress on the planet to say yes. And she's only going to say yes if it's a role worth her time. And so
you had to punch up that script.
We did. We sat down and we did a whole rewrite and then went to Viola and basically said, if you'd like to do this movie, then the movie will get made. But if you don't, we just can't make it. And but it was a good role. And then she had her input. She came in and she had great ideas. I mean, she's brilliant. And that's how, and it was that was a really joyful shoot.
Fun movie.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
So much fun.
So yeah.
Jason Bateman was fun in it.
He's great.
Obviously. So was Ben always going to be Phil Knight, or that was always in the cards?
That was always the plan. Yeah.
That was a blast, man.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. So in the few minutes I have left with you here, I want to hit on a bunch of stuff. Is it true you'd be still in the idea of playing Jason Bourne?
Sure. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to, there's a great director named Ed Berger.
Okay.
He did All Quiet on the Western Front. He's a wonderful director, and we're talking about it. We're just trying to figure out, we're trying to nail the story down. Because I'd love to do it. It's just that thing where if we do it, we want it to be like the first three, and we want it to and it's a tough, because it's not built like a James Bond where every movie is its own mission,
right?
And you've got people can even change the character, the person playing Bond. It's a linear story.
Sure
so
is.
It makes it more challenging to do a sequel where you're giving people what they want, but also enough new stuff that you know what I mean. It's a tricky one.
Well, I just started watching the trilogy again with my younger kids. It's as good as ever, man.
Oh, good.
It's phenomenal. These are great movies. They're fun, and they translate to the current day as well. And I just think, obviously, the fact that maybe years later that Bourne's still not out of it,
right?
That the past is catching up still,
You should come sit in on our sessions.
Okay, don't say things that you don't want to really happen. You know what I mean? Like, where life is catching up. And Bourne's got to deal with that, and I would love to see that.
Yeah, well, I hope we can crack it. I think we have a line of sight on how to do it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I will report back.
Okay. And is it true there's another Ocean's movie in the mix here?
There might be another Ocean's movie in the mix.
Everybody keeps them. No one's. The people who I asked this to.
It takes a lot for those things to cohere, right?
Why is that?
Just everybody's schedules. You got to get everything right and I mean, I think they're probably close on that one. Okay. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun too. I mean, obviously, I love those guys.
Is that like a working vacation when you're doing that?
I wouldn't even put the work in. No, it's all we all take our jobs seriously, but George is great, and he's a lot of fun. I
mean, we've had Casey Affleck on here, Andy Garcia on here. Asked them both point blank, and they gave me a very similar answer to what you just said.
Well, everybody's kind of just hovers around, and we're all in kind of a holding pattern.
So like ready to go, ready to unite if it works.
And if it works, we'll
in the schedule.
Yeah.
Would you have a favorite story from those shoots?
Oh my gosh.
Involving Vegas, involving anybody, involving Carl Reiner. You got something that would be fun?
Oh, Carl. Yeah. I mean God, what a gift. It was so wonderful working with him. I do remember going to see the O Show with Carl. Like a bunch of us went, and we were staying at the Bellagio because we were shooting there, and so we all went downstairs one night because they got us 11 tickets to O, and we watched O, and then we came out and we're all standing in the lobby, and Carl just looks at everyone and goes, "We're all overpaid."
That's what he said.
That was his takeaway from.
God bless that man.
Yeah,
fantastic. All right, and another moment that I've actually been able to act with you, Matt, from February 7th, 2017. If we can put it up on the screen here, I'm playing myself. You're playing Tom Brady.
Oh,
right there on Jimmy Kimmel.
There it is.
On his show.
Look at
I
that.
remember I got a call. This was after the Super Bowl where the Patriots came back and won it in overtime. Like, are you in town? I'm like, sure. How'd you like to play yourself? And Matt Damon's playing Tom Brady.
I don't even remember doing this.
You don't remember doing it?
Yeah. No, it's like I had goggles on. Like
you had
I remember,
goggles on
I
because
remember
you were just celebrating.
we just celebrated.
And you
right.
were using the Brady jersey to sneak your way
sneak
on
onto
his
the show. Yeah.
Because you and Jimmy don't get along famously.
No, I hate that man. He's horrible. Yeah. I don't look tall enough to play Tom Brady.
But
I need to stand on an apple box.
That was the bit.
Right.
That was the bit. And then I think he showed up with the actual Brady and vandalized your home, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah. I remember that bit. The crazy thing about that bit was, obviously it wasn't really my house, but Tom, he had to throw a football through the window.
Yes.
And so they put this fake window.
Yes.
And on the first throw, it's in the bit, like in the, you can find it, but he threw this laser right at the cross where they were like, try to hit these two pieces of wood. I mean, he hit it with the point of the ball and just exploded the window. Which isn't a throw you would think he would normally make, right? Like a target that's up and it just doesn't matter.
Normally he's just like throwing it to Edelman and, to get it out of his hands or Gronk or whoever.
The guy was so good.
Dude. And you saw, I don't know if you, because you're traveling the world, you're doing all sorts of stuff, you're being a dad. He played a flag football game here recently. And he's throwing dimes and darts and whatever. Like he could give the Raiders a few games if it's necessary.
100%. Like he always kept his arm warm and he didn't move around a lot. If he's in,
unbelievable.
No, God, I would love that.
Oh.
I'm such a homer for that guy. I just love the whole thing, man.
Look at him.
By the way, I have to say that I went to the bathroom here before I came out, and I have never laughed so hard. That is the greatest. That is so good for everybody at home.
Yeah.
He's got a picture of Bill Belichick above the toilet. Mm-hmm. So when you go to the bathroom, you look up and see that, and it says, "Do your job."
There it is. There it is. We got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's where I went to the bathroom.
When we were redoing...
that just made me, I was like, that's perfect.
Yeah, I washed my hands this morning, and I literally thought, I wonder if Matt Damon's going to come to the bathroom.
No. I can't believe I never thought of that.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. When we redid some of the studio here in the green room, I said, we've got to do this.
It's such a good idea.
I mean, just put it
I'm going to steal it, definitely.
Hey, I mean, we'll give you one.
I don't know how long it'll last in my...
at your house.
How Lucy will feel about it. But what the hell is this?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Before I let you go, has it hit you that there's a line in Good Will Hunting? You're in the scene with Robin Williams. He's revealing that he missed the Carlton Fisk home run in Game 6 of the World Series because he's having a drink with his future wife. And you can't believe that he's missing this moment. And he's talking about how beautiful his future wife was. And your line is like, I don't care if Helen of Troy is there.
Right.
And now here you are in the Odyssey.
And I missed the entire baseball season to go make this movie.
That's what I'm saying. You missed the entire, but that's the similarity though. But it's pretty amazing how
Gosh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah,
I'm putting that together for you, huh?
Yeah, that's
you're
right.
Odysseus now, and your previous first big, huge, if you will, foray.
Yeah,
like I don't care if Helen of Troy's walking in.
And I guess I grew up finally.
Look at you, man.
Yeah, right.
I just think it's pretty cool that that you're doing what you're doing and everything. I've met you a long time ago, but I'm just as much of a fan as I would consider how much I root
Me
for
too,
you.
Man. Me too.
I appreciate you saying that. And come back anytime soon. Bro.
I will.
I appreciate you saying that.
I'll be like Casey, even if I don't have anything to promote. I'll just stop by.
That was so much fun. I think he wanted to come and just talk mess.
Yeah.
He just wanted to talk mess to all the people.
Maybe when the Pats start going,
anytime.
All right.
Anytime. Good to see you. In the meantime, go see The Odyssey in a theater near you tomorrow. It is awesome. IMAX film and the whole bit to see the latest from Christopher Nolan and Matt Damon right here on The Rich Eisen Show. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.